evening and welcome to the Poker Lounge. This is the most exclusive game in town. 6 of the world's best players competing for a cool $120,000. At the table this evening, Huck Seed, winner of the 1996 World Series of Poker main event and reigning late-night poker champion. Former tennis professional Patrick Antonius from Finland. He holds an EPT title and has won over $2.8 million in tournament prize money. What Andy Block doesn't know about the mathematics of poker just isn't worth knowing. This American has amassed over $4 million in prize money in his illustrious card-playing career. Our online qualifier tonight, Brian Andrews from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He cashed in a World Series of Poker events in 2007. Canadian Gavin Smith, winner of a WPT title in 2005. He's accumulated over $4.5 million in tournament winnings. And Jennifer Tilly, Academy Award-nominated actress and WSOP Ladies Event Bracelet winner, otherwise known as the Unibombshell. So that's the lineup. Let's get the cards in the air.
Thanks, Millie. This is our first look at this tremendous new event, and the lineup certainly one to savour. A little bit of accountancy before we begin. Each of tonight's players starts the game with $20,000, represented by $10,000 in chips and $10,000 in cash.
Raise to 600.
Patrick Antonius wastes no time getting into the action, raising it up with the 10-9.
Call.
Andy Block calls. And here is Gavin Smith, sporting his trademark cap.
I'll play with those two young lads.
And the glamorous Jennifer Tilly calls in the big blind with the pocket ducks, so we're full-way to the flop.
4 plates. Check.
Antonius has gone into the lead with queens and nines.
Bet 1,500.
But it is Tilly leading out with 2 pairs.
Call. Call.
Andy Block has an up and down straight draw.
Pass.
Gavin Smith decides to get out of the way in the face of all that action.
3 players.
That ace changes nothing.
Check.
Antonius still has the best hand.
Bet 3,100.
Those purple chips are worth $500, the white chips $100.
Pass.
Well, I don't need any more TV time
Pass.
because I'm going to be here for a long time, so I'm just going to get
Not if you keep firing 1,500 empty every flop.
I thought I had the best hand. Apparently, I was wrong. I didn't expect 2 people to call.
I know.
That was like, somebody's got a queen. Besides me.
Pretending they had a queen.
I think Patrick had a queen with a better kicker, so I folded. Were you? That was a good float the flop sort of pretend thing that you did.
So much. I didn't pretend I had a queen.
Overcard floated
first. He pretended
he
he had a
he
queen.
refloated, but
He pretended he had a queen.
I had a really nice hand, and I really
He's just
pissed off
thinking,
that
like,
it
what
didn't
would a
work out
net do in this spot?
Pass.
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 He
Pass.
raised with 5-4 offsuit.
Who did?
He did.
When?
One just last hand, floated the
I
flop.
like that, Huckleberry.
When you checked, he's like, okay, I can take this.
Didn't expect it
I
to.
know Andy doesn't have a queen. He knows I can't call
600.
what'd you do?
I raised
Okay,
to 600.
just to let you know next time.
Oh, I have to play more chips.
Next time you should say raise.
Right,
You
that's
know, the
true.
silly rule. But
Yeah.
I believe you were intending to raise, so I
I
called.
don't have to raise. I can make it
No, no, if you
200.
intended to raise, I'm happy with it.
Now that
600
Huck called, I'm just happy just to call.
Aren't you guys both a couple of happy campers?
We are happy campers. I check.
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 I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna be verbal about it since
From now, I mean, you can just put it in.
There you go.
Bet 1,000.
That wasn't verbal.
Yeah, I said, here you go. Here you go.
Yeah, I thought you'd be.
That means that I didn't accidentally knock some chips off the top of my stack. I'm saying I intended to put these chips into the pot.
Uh-oh.
Raise to 4,000.
What is going on? Why
going
is
on?
everybody bullying me? Pretty sure I have the best hand. Yep, still got the best hand.
It didn't get any worse.
Cards did not change.
I don't know, and then I have to make it like 12. And now I've showed like fear. And then Huck will go all in, and then I'll fold, so. I know I have the best hand, I'm just gonna say that, so I'll look good when I'm folding, but.
Well, you won't actually. If you know you have the best hand,
You know the
and
best
you
hand,
did,
you should just move on.
then you should just move on, yeah. Andy would tell you that's the correct math play.
Yeah, if you make it 12, you're gonna fold. If you make it 12 and he moves in for, you only got 6 more because you lost 2 the first hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I think I'm just gonna have to slow down, be super cautious, play the top 10 premium starting hands, which I know from reading Sklansky's book what they are.
Did you read the right copy? Or did you get that?
You didn't read Phil's
I
book?
got-
Sklinsky
Or you didn't watch Phil's video
Misprint.
series?
I got a book that my dad sent me that he bought in 1969 for $39.
year?
1969. It was all dog-eared and highlighted.
Pass.
So it's probably not up to date.
No, I just do it because they
Raise
say
it.
that.
Yeah, you don't have to see it.
And then it speeds up.
Okay, that was good. I like
I'm
how
doing
you
it.
Raise to
down.
Well, I was
500.
going to throw 5 right, so I was going to go this way instead.
I'm gonna re-raise.
Raise to 15. Pass.
It's really active.
So Gavin Smith facing a re-raise with his ace-king.
Re-raise to 6,000.
Wow, everybody is ganging up on me. Well, I have the button.
It's true.
All right, I call.
Call.
How the hell are we going to do this?
Okay, stands for 6,000.
Can we just take that apart and pull out some
stands for
$100 bills?
6,000. That's
All
fine.
right.
Put the 6,000 cash in and take the 4 back.
All right.
Take it apart.
You could make it.
And Gavin hits a king on the flop to become a massive favourite in this hand.
No, Gavin has 6,000.
Gives Jennifer
Check.
the chance to get into trouble. She checks. But that queen might get her in bother.
6,000.
What do you have? Gavin, if you could tell me that would help.
I
me
could
with
tell you
the
that, but then I'd have to kill you, and I really don't want to kill you. I'd rather kill Phil.
No, you wouldn't have to kill her, but you would get.
I go.
It's 12 as well.
This is now a huge pot at this early stage of the game. That 10 on the river might slow the action down a bit, as a jack would give somebody a straight.
Bet all in.
Now I don't know what to do. How much do I have left?
He puts you all in, yeah.
40, you have
He covers you.
40.
400.
I have 5.
Kevin, is this like some crazy 3-barrel bluff that got away from you, or did you have like pocket aces to start out with? You seem really strong. Did you hit a set? If I fold now and I'm wrong, then the YouTubers are going to really come after me. And I really would hate that. Andy Black fired a 3-barrel bluff at me and made me look really stupid.
That's Andy Black, not Andy Block.
I fold. Show the bluff.
Pass.
Wow.
Nice hand
Oh, is that
there.
Welcome back to the Poker Lounge, where all 6 players in our star-studded lineup are still alive. Let's get back to the
I
action.
re-raise, you're supposed to fold.
No.
You're not supposed to re-raise me.
I had to get a handful.
What did you have?
Ace king.
You did not.
Pass.
Gavin Smith not lying, and in fact he's running hotter than a stolen car. Look at that, pocket kings.
Raise to
Okay, let's see
500.
If I have one of the top 10 starting hands. No, I do not. I'm folding.
Pass.
Okay. Now, anytime I come into the pot, I'm going to have a really good hand. If I go all in, expect a full house, even if the board is not paired. That's the way I roll.
Call.
Andy Block calls from the big blind with the rag king in hearts.
2 players.
Check.
Gavin Smith way out in front with his pair of kings.
Check.
7 changes nothing.
Check.
Check.
It's going to be hard for him to get any money out of the maths whiz, Andy Block.
Bet 900.
Seeing any change? Nope.
Pass.
Might have call on this one, Andy. Kings. Ooh, so I was in trouble. We should have took again.
Why didn't I pick seat 5 out of the mix? Why did I pick seat 6?
You wouldn't have even played that hand.
What?
You didn't even play kings.
That's not in the top 10 hand.
I wouldn't have played kings because, you know what, somebody could have an ace and hit an ace, and
Wow.
then I
Someone
would...
could have a 7 and hit 3 7.
That's right.
That would piss me off if you had 7.